Today I'm going to share with you guys my most tragic, gut-wrenching, heartbreaking vinyl story. This is a story that could put Romeo and Juliet, Titanic, and even Minecraft story mode to shame. So, this happened about a month and a half ago, and I go to a place called Discreet Play. It's a used media store. I don't know if it exists outside my state, but they sell games, movies, and obviously records. So, I go to the record section. And I'm flipping through. I'm liking the prices. I'm liking what I see. This pops up. I'm sure you can recognize this album, Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd, one of the most essential, classic, timeless, no pun intended, albums of all time. Now, the price was $20. And if you look up the if you wanted to get it new from, like, I don't know, Target or Walmart, I mean this is one of those albums that you can find really anywhere. They usually go for like 25, 30, 35, even higher, but like that's what the extra like throw-ins that they add in there for like the anniversaries. The copy that I came across, this copy in particular, is brand new. And I look at it, I look at the record, and the record has never been played. And when I say that, I mean there's no wear on it. There's no scratches, dust, anything. It's perfect. Mint, pristine. So I decided to buy it. Right. So I'll just take it out of the slip. So I go back. I was staying the weekend at my grandmother's house, rest her soul. And I went downstairs to the basement because that's where I would usually go to just hang out at her house when I would go over and visit. And you know how when I'm going to say we, because I feel like this is kind of a universal experience, but remember when we were younger and we would pretend we're in a YouTube video and just like if we're doing like, I don't know, unboxing something or whatever, or just opening a box, you know what I'm saying? You talk under your breath and be like, hey guys, so today I'm going to be unboxing. Stuff like that. So that's what I was doing, because I still do it to this day, because I am a child. And I was pretending I'm not sure exactly what I was pretending to do, but I think I was pretending to like review the album. Review Dark Side of the Moon. Groundbreaking, I know. And I was flinging it all. I was really being extra with it. I was be like, that kind of stuff. Now, this is the sleeve for the record. No pun intended. And this is where you pull the record out from. And it's facing out like this, right? So I'm flinging it, pretending to be a reviewer channel. I guess I loosened my grip a little bit because the record goes flying out. And when I say goes flying out, I mean zooms out of the jacket, boinks against the wall, and falls behind a dresser. My dad's dresser that's in the basement for some reason. And it falls, coincidentally, into the one place in the basement where my grandmother didn't dust. Because it's just behind the dresser, nobody sees it. So it is literally falling into after clanking into the wall, which I'll get to, but it didn't help matters, onto the just a pit of dust. That's really what it was. The floor was coated in, I want to say, 3 or 4 layers of dust. And yeah, so I think I have a picture somewhere. Because whenever I get shocked, I like to open Snapchat and I like to take a picture of my face without moving anything, because I don't know if that's just me. I think I'm just weird. But I was literally like, And I stood there in shock, stupidly, for about a minute. And then I was like, oh my God. So I put this down. I jump over the dresser. I'm like trying to pick it up because the thing about this, it's so far down. It's on the floor, but I'm on top of the dresser. So I gotta be like, ugh. And there's no way to get around it because it's up against the wall. There's 2 bookshelves and then it's up against the bookshelves, technically. And then you have that space between it and the wall, but there's no way around it. So you have to be like, ugh. So eventually I jump over to the space between the dresser and the wall, and I'm picking it up like this, as if dust really mattered at that point. I'm picking it up like, it keeps slipping out of my fingers, clattering onto just spreading dust everywhere. Pick it up. Dude, I can't even see the grooves. It is just covered, and I'm gonna show you it right now because unfortunately, and you guys can let me know what I can do in the comments, I currently don't have a record cleaning solution. And I know I need to get one, but so this is after I wiped it off of a blanket. And you can see all that lint and dust and dust and lint and lint and dust. Look at that. Now, when I say that the wall didn't help matters, I mean the wall didn't help matters. Look at that. I'm gonna... See that? You see that scratch right there? My fingers? Yep. And that's right on the song Money too. So that's gonna skip the first 3 minutes of. So yeah, I mean this if you think this is bad, you should have seen it. I mean, it was a travesty, and I ruined a literally perfect record. Like when I bought it, it was absolute, there was nothing on it. And because I wanted to pretend to be a YouTuber and have an imagination, I guess, I completely just, yeah, not a happy ending. But moral of the story, if you're going to pretend to be a music review YouTuber with your records, first of all, be like me and actually make a channel. But also, what you want to do that I learned from is that it's very simple. Unless you play the record often, then you can see how it might get a little redundant, but I mean, it's not much of a thing. Instead of making it face out like this from your record, slide it in with the cut side facing up. Because when you do that, you can do whatever with it. And it won't, become a frisbee. So that's what I learned. I hope you learned something too. If you want to stick around for a quick little 30 minute long outro thing. So I added to my little setup here, it's really just an office crate. I added some black cats because that's my favorite animal. Shit. And I also added Eden, the musical elephant. Yeah, he'll be guarding my music. He's a musical elephant. Also, I did a video about records that I stole from my dad's house. So today's haul, because I just got back from my dad's house. If any of you guys have heard of Chocolate Watch Band, I'm very curious to know more about this band because I looked them up, and it's like a psychedelic garage rock type thing going on here. But I mean, it's a really cool cover. And I mean, I could tell it was like psychedelic just by looking at the cover, and also kind of by the name, because yeah, there's another psychedelic band I can think of. Strawberry Alarm Clock, I think it's called. It kind of reminded me of that. So I don't know. Here's the back. I actually really like the back designs for this. Got a bunch of different like symbols going on here, getting all trippy. Um, so yeah, if you guys know anything about this band or this record in particular, let me know because I am intrigued. That's why I took it. But yeah. I missed. Damn.